I'm laughing. Looks like my head can't even get in the screenshot. Um, Another video. Friends was telling me, family was telling me, looking at the videos. I know they're not. I don't know. I'm putting them on the web wrong, but I'll figure it out. Start talking about stuff. So this video is hopefully reaching out to one person who might think about stop gambling or making bets today. I'm not here trying to end all the gambling in the world and the fantasy man. None of that. Just I know there's one person that today could be in pain, suffering, can't stop. So get help. If you're in that pain and suffering, reach out. I haven't gambled in 25 years. Life has been interesting. As a guy told me right at the beginning, everything I wanted from life, from gambling, I've gotten from not gambling, which was an interesting philosophy when I made that decision to try to stop and got help to stop. That said, today I'm going to start talking about specific things. I gambled 20 years through the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, half of the 90s. So I've kind of did it all back in the day and kind of seen what's happened in the last 25 years. I want to talk about slots today. I remember being in Vegas. I moved to Vegas in '80. And seeing the one-armed bandits in the bathroom, seeing them in the airport, and it was a thrill. We couldn't wait to get off the plane to play a slot machine in an airport. They were in the bathrooms. They were in the supermarkets in 1980. Wherever you went, you go through the supermarket line, and when you're done, put your change in the slot machine. But now I've watched it accelerate over the years, where it's automated. Coins aren't hitting the trays. You don't have to get tired pulling the handle, because you'd get tired back in the day. You'd have to stop because you were tired of pulling the handle. You were pulling it with the other hand. So I want to talk about not going to the bathroom. Becoming so superstitious that you wouldn't get off the chair. Thinking the next spin is going to change my world, which it never did. Sometimes, but the big ones were fleeting. For hours and hours and hours. Any little time that I had waiting to go to a show, waiting to make the girlfriend to go to a club back in the day, just waiting in the casino for the cab or outside, had to stick something in the slot machine. And now as I've gotten older and I see things, I know there's one older person out there that's in their 60s, a lady or a guy, that doesn't want to play slots anymore on your devices, at home, not even going to the casino anymore, just sitting in your recliner, pushing the button over and over. Now, some people have that balance, and some people it's entertainment, and some people have the excess resources to just whatever. But I know there's somebody today that wants to be a better grandparent, coming up to the holidays. Maybe doesn't want to spend dozens of hours from now until the new year. The time driving to the place to play, the time driving home, the 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15 hours while there. Staring at the machine, hoping, wishing. I know there's one person out there that doesn't want to do it and can't stop and keeps figuring out a way to justify, I'm in my 60s. I long decided I didn't want to at this stage of my life. I'm doing quite the opposite. I'm trying to reach out to one person. So I'm still not going to make them too long, these videos, because I will in time. But right now, I know part of the gambling thing, problem gambling, making too many bets, is the loss of time along with the money. As they say, you might get back the money, but you'll never get back the time. So that one 57-year-old, 67-year-old, 77-year-old, even 87-year-old, reach out today if you don't want to play those slot machines. And I'll end with this. When I was a kid, I had a friend that worked in slot machines in the 70s. And he'd bring us these slugs, and we'd meet him in high school, and he would tell us. And one day he told us, there's this new automation coming out. He said that they have these new video things that they're testing. Because this is back in the old day where slots just rolled around with the cherries and bars and that stuff. And he told us that they were testing the new video slot machines with chimpanzees and see how the chimpanzees were reacting to the different blinking lights and the new automation in video. And we all giggled. But a few years ago, after that, you know, when I was in the casino and I would look down the slot aisle and I'd say to myself,